Welcome to learning more about tools in a WordPress.com website, media and menus. Let's get started. WordPress is perfect for organizing your words. After all, it's in the WordPress name. It's also good for everything that isn't just words, like photos, podcasts, Word docs, PDFs, you name it. We call this media. How do you make a home yours? You bring more art into it, and that's what the media library does for you. Note the Media double button in the Manage section, just below Site Pages and Blog Posts. You can either view the content of your library on the left, or you can add a new item with a mini button labeled Add. When you click Add, you will then be able to move any file from your computer up to the WordPress.com cloud. With the Media library open, you can drag and drop items from your computer to add them too. Also, if you have a smartphone with Google Photos, you can connect it directly into your WordPress.com media library. The link is hidden behind the W logo button at the top. Another way to access your media is using the Insert Content control in the editor. You can easily insert any item from your media library into your site page or blog post. If you're not a great photographer, don't worry. Luckily, the internet has many options for downloading professionally shot photographs free of charge, like these sites here. A menu for your website is a directory of where to go. It's how a visitor navigates your site. Your home page is where your web address will take your visitors first. But from that point on, a visitor can easily get lost if they aren't given some basic signage of where they can go on your site. A menu tells the visitor where they can jump to on your website. When you think of the frame of your website as site pages and blog posts, you'll wonder how the menu is built and whether you can customize it yourself at some later point in time. In WordPress, you can customize anything. Okay, let's go to the Customizer now to look at our menu. Scroll down to the Personalize section, and there is a double button labeled Themes with a mini button that reads Customize. For now, ignore the left side and focus on the Customize mini button. That will launch the WordPress Customizer. Notice that the tabs on the left have changed to white and are no longer light blue. You're now in a different part of WordPress.com. To exit the Customizer and go back, click on the X at the top. If you make any changes to the Customizer, you will click on the button to the right of the X labeled Save and Publish. Let's look at the menu settings in the Customizer, specifically at our primary menu. We can see two pages here, Home and Blog. We can change the order of the items in the menu, and we can also add more items to it manually. The menu is set to automatically append new pages into the menu. To get back to where we started from, click on the left pointing arrow once, and again, and again. And be sure to not save anything you may have touched in these settings. Just hit X at the top to go back to the main controls for your website. There are many screens when you are working with a WordPress.com site. Just remember that if you are ever in need of the main controls that appear on the left, click in the upper left corner. There's a hidden button up there that will always take you to the master set of controls for your site if you are logged into WordPress.com. That's media and menus in a quick walkthrough. Visit support.wordpress.com to learn more.